Hello and welcome. Very good afternoon to all of you. Thanks for tuning in to The Big Story. I am Afrida Rahman Ali. We are going to get you both sides of this raging debate over the farm laws. The opposition is adamant that there should be a discussion in Parliament over it. There has been disturbance and of course the proceedings are being stalled multiple times since the opposition has insisted that there cannot be any business in Parliament unless the government takes up a discussion on the farm laws. But on ground as well, big developments with the police now barricading Delhi borders like never before. That's our big story today, the political war that has sparked off between the BJP and the opposition over the farmers' protest. Congress, left, TMC, DMK, RJD and other opposition parties forced adjournment of Rajya Sabha proceedings as they insist on taking up a discussion and suspending all other business before without taking up a discussion on the farmers' protest. They feel no other discussion should take place. Also, we saw opposition leaders creating a ruckus thrice, raising slogans for the farmers in the House, and after continuous uproar, the House was adjourned for the day. Rajya Sabha Speaker M. Venkaiah Naidu has said that the debate is already scheduled to happen tomorrow in the upper house. The opposition is unrelenting on the point of a discussion today. So we are going to look at this big issue and the big face-off in Parliament between the centre and the opposition, and on ground also, of course, now the farmers are aggrieved that they are being treated like what they call criminals. Not given access to the capital is one thing, but being shown this kind of a cement barricade and iron spikes, and it's all very insulting, or as the farmers are calling it, a harassment for them. I'm going to introduce my guests this afternoon, Mr. Sudesh Verma, spokesperson of the BJP. Welcome, Mr. Verma, and also Dr. Syed Nasir Hussain, Member of Parliament of the Rajya Sabha and also a Congress national spokesperson. Good afternoon, Dr. Hussain. Thanks for joining us. My first question to you, Mr. Sudesh Verma, that at this point, the government seems to be completely cornered. The opposition is insisting on a discussion right now. Parliament session is being stalled. And on ground, the farmers have now declared that there can be no further talks in this kind of a hostile environment.
Frida, you can have a view, but we don't think that we are cornered because we are open for any discussion. We are not running away from any debate. The government is not shying away because the government is very sure of its grounds. What happened in Parliament is really insulting Parliament proceeding. What was the contention? Contention was that they didn't want to have question hour, and there is a sanctity attached to question hour. All the time, opposition members and also the ruling parties, they have reached a consensus that there cannot be compromise on the question hour. Question hour must go on because this gives an important tool in the hands of parliamentarians to ask questions before government. Any discussion can take place, but yes, there is a holiness attached to President's address, which is going to come for discussion from tomorrow, and opposition members, whatever issue they want to raise, like farmers issue, since President's address has touched those issues, then usually they would be able to discuss that. So they were trying to create a ruckus because they want to show the government in a bad light, but they have been exposed in their design.
Okay, so this kind of a disruptive policy and obstructionist attitude is also not going to help, isn't it, Dr. Hussain? I mean, what would you gain by stalling Parliament? Mr. Verma here says that there is a time and place. Already the debate is scheduled for tomorrow. The Rajya Sabha Speaker has mentioned it as well, that the debate is going to happen tomorrow. Why the ruckus today?
Afrida, what is the Parliament for? Parliament is for the people of this country. Parliament is for the development and progress of this country. Parliament is to debate and discuss the issues of this country, of the people of this country. We have farmers sitting on the outskirts of Delhi for the past almost 70 days. Almost 70 days. And this community, farming community, constitutes more than 60% of Indian population. The party that is there in power, the government, in the last session, they bulldozed these three laws. It was passed unconstitutionally. It was passed illegally in the House. I was there in the House. We all protested. We knew that these farm bills will destroy our farming community. They'll destroy our agricultural sector. That is the reason why we were protesting. The government then knew that they were not in a position
Okay.
to pass this laws in Rajya Sabha. That is the reason they bulldozed this. We asked for the division of the house. We said that we want a voting on this. They didn't.
So this is a
allow
point
us
that
to
is
vote
coming
on
up
this.
again and
On the
again.
vice vote,
Let's get a rebuttal on
tried
this
to
point
pass in their
quickly
part.
before we
Now
move
the
on.
point is, neither-
Mr.
now
Verma,
just
you know,
one second,
I've
one
always
second.
wanted to ask
One
this.
second.
Just
One
hold on,
second,
I'll come
Afrida.
back to you. Okay.
Can I respond, Frida?
Yeah.
No, please finish your point, Dr. Hussain, and then I can go to the BJP spokesperson.
Yeah. Now the point is when more than 160 farmers have died in this chilling cold while waiting on the outskirts of Delhi, the government conspires against this movement, to discredit this movement. They tried everything on the earth to discredit this movement. That didn't happen. Then they allow a rally, a parallel
Okay,
rally.
so we do
tractor
not
rally
have
on
anything to
26 January.
substantiate those
And there is
claims now,
mayhem
whether
and
there is a
violence.
conspiracy,
After that, now
all
they are
of
not ready
that
to-
is
now-
under the realm of
now-
speculation.
now the
Let's stick to
point
the
is-
facts
now
now,
the
what's
point is-
happening
let
right
us
now.
discuss that part.
Dr. Hussain, hold
Let
on.
us discuss
Hold on,
that
I got
part.
your points. Let's carry on. Yeah, I'm taking your points. No, I have taken two of your points, which I'm going to now put to the BJP. Otherwise, we'll lose track of the discussion. I want to first ask Mr. Verma that, why is it not possible to revoke the laws for the sake of starting the process all over again? The opposition is hammer and tongs that you have done it unconstitutionally. You have bulldozed through it. There was no transparency. Why don't you say, okay, let's just call it off. We'll do the process all over again, this time with all transparency, with due consultation, stakeholders taken into account, because you are claiming we have nothing to hide. This is for the farmers' interest. Trust the government. Why can't you do the process all over again when much of the country is aggrieved over this?
You see, as the Prime Minister of the country said, that this has not come overnight, It's not that suddenly the Prime Minister woke up, dreamt and brought this legislation. No, not at all. There is an evolution of this legislation over the last 20 years. And you can see the stand of the Congress, you can see the stand of other parties also in this. There was an urgent need felt for reforming agriculture sector, more particularly the APMC, because everybody said that the middlemen take away most of the cakes of the farmers remain poor. You are talking of those people who have died, we are with them, and our heart goes for them. But don't forget that from 1995 to 2013, more than 3 lakh farmers have committed suicide because farming has not been lucrative. They were in a debt and various other circumstances. So the government has to step in and to create a balance, And coming to the parliament process, everything happened according to the constitution. There are guardians.
Nobody is
of
questioning the stepping in, Mr. Verma. The incredible part is that both sides want the same thing. The government wants better prices for the farmers. The opposition want better prices for the farmers. The farmers want better prices for themselves. The government says more competitive prices. Everybody wants the same thing. It's only about the process and procedure that you have followed, which is creating this kind of a problem. So why can't the government, in the best interest, in the greater common good, agree to do the process again? Because the ultimate goal, from what I understand, the means to the end is the same: to give the farmers better price for their crop, to give them a better environment to sell their produce. Okay, I am going to now, in fact, listen into some of the inputs that we have on the current debate that is going on. Yes, Okay, please respond, Mr. Verma. Then we will play out what we have right now. Please go ahead.
Who is the custodian of processes in the Lok Sabha and Rajya Sabha? Is the Speaker, and then the Chairman, and Chairman's absence, the Deputy Chairman. The way they have behaved with the Deputy Chairman last session, you see, it shamed democracy. They knew that they didn't have the majority. They didn't want a vote. The Deputy Speaker kept on telling them, go to your seat, go to your seat, go to your seat. You know that voting cannot take place unless you go to the seat. So it was passed in the most democratic process. And now, when you have got defeated in Parliament, you cannot come out and question the same process and create a ruckus. Just because the Congress says it or because the opposition says the law cannot be changed. Yes, we are ready to discuss each and every aspect of the law. Those who are representing the interest of farmers, they can come and discuss with the government. The government is clarified. So where is the issue? Why to ask for withdrawal of the legislation when the government is ready to discuss on the issues?
Okay, quick rebuttal and then we'll listen into what the top opposition leaders have to say. Dr. Hussain, go ahead.
Then why 2 points. First of all, why did the disruption happen in the House? That was exactly because of the behavior of the deputy chairman. When even the rule is that even if a single member of parliament is asking for the division of the House, he should accept that. When everyone from the opposition were asking for the division of the House, he didn't agree for that. Then the disruption took place. And let me remind the viewers today, it is not me who is telling, it was the late Sushma Swaraj and late Arun Jaitley who said that disruption is the right of the opposition if the government doesn't hear them. So that is exactly what happened. I was also there. If the deputy chairman wants to work according to the
so just like you say, it's the right of the opposition to disrupt, it's the right of the farmers to protest, it's also the mandate of the government to make laws. And it is not always possible, as we all know, to keep everybody happy. There are going to be some people not pleased with the laws, but how can we sort of create an environment of debate and discussion and not make the capital city into some sort of a war zone and put up iron spikes and cement barricades and give out this message as if the farmers are the worst enemies? We'll come back to the discussion. Quickly, let's listen in to opposition leaders and what they have to say on the current situation.
Are these terrorists and criminals you are dealing with? So I think, on the one hand, to give all these crocodile tears about farmers, to say that our doors are always open, the minister is a call away, and then to behave like this, you are now actually intimidating them physically, making their life miserable, and trying to wish away this very, very genuine anger. And I think this is not permissible in a democracy.
आप देख रहे हैं गाजीपुर बॉर्डर पे ऐसे वहाँ पे तैयारी कर रखी है जैसे किसी दुश्मन देश की सेना आने वाली है। ये इस देश के किसान हैं, ये दुश्मन है, ये आपके दुश्मन है, ये देशद्रोही हैं, इनको गद्दार कहते हैं, आप इनको आतंकवादी कहते हैं। बुजुर्ग किसानों की आंखें फोड़ी जा रही हैं। अगर ऐसे मुद्दे पर हम सदन में चर्चा नहीं कर सकते तो फिर सदन चलाने का मतलब क्या है?
देखिए, अगर बजट अच्छा है तो सबसे पहले किसान क्यों बॉर्डर पे बैठे हैं 60 दिन से? वो अपने घर क्यों नहीं जा रहे हैं? उनके लिए क्या है?